Okay, ich bin jetzt hier gerade auf dem Hauseweg von der Musikmesse und hat sich einen netten Zufall ergeben. Ich sitze hier im Regionalexpress auf dem Hauseweg und setze mich einfach hier so hin und lerne einen Gitarristen kennen, einen Fingerstyle-Gitarrist, der durch Hessen oder durch Deutschland generell mit einer Konzerttour unterwegs ist, Buddy Tetreault.
Yeah.
Please tell us about your music, your special, or what you do, your influence, just a little bit on your biography.
All right. Well, I live in Costa Rica, but I play fingerstyle guitar. I play steel string and nylon string guitar. I also play the 6-string banjo. I'm an endorsing artist with Beering Banjos.
Okay.
And I play the guitar now for 16, 17 years now or so. Mm-hmm. And the way I started to play is kind of unique. I started to play because I was bored.
You what?
I was bored. I had nothing to do.
Okay. That's very nice. Okay.
Yes. So my parents and I moved to Costa Rica when I was 14 years old, and I did not speak the national language at the time, which is Spanish.
Yes.
So I didn't have friends, and a friend of my parents gave me an old guitar, and I had a chord book of guitar chords. So I decided if I took 15 minutes each day to learn chords, it would be 15 minutes less boredom.
Okay.
That's how it started.
Yeah, it's very unique. Yeah.
So after about 2 months, I was playing a lot more than 15 minutes a day. I was enjoying myself. My parents were not. Mm-hmm. So I asked my dad if we could get a guitar teacher to teach me how to play properly.
Okay.
But we could not afford to pay for that at the time. So I went to my room, I prayed and asked God to teach me. And my learning changed dramatically. And my parents noticed, he's playing music and not noise now. What's happened?
Yeah, great. And do you also make CDs? Or, yeah?
Yes, I've recorded.
Gelnhausen.
Okay.
Aufstieg in Fahrtrichtung links.
Yeah, so
is your stuff now?
Pardon?
Gelnhausen is your stuff?
No, in Bischofsbach.
Okay.
Yeah. So I have recorded 3 CDs. In fact, my latest CD I recorded 2 years ago in Bischofsbach.
Okay.
And so it's all fingerstyle, it's all solo playing. Most of it is my original compositions for guitar and banjo.
Nice. Do you also play in a skiffle band?
No, I'm a soloist.
Okay. And what is your influence? I have to say that I'm not very, I don't know much about the fingerstyle scene. Mm-hmm. Anywhere, how to separate the music. I was once during the 90s. I was going around doing sales for Shell Music, who had distribution for Mel Bay and others. And so I noticed there is different styles of fingerstyle. One is more jazzy, the other one Jean-Félix Lalanne. Steve Kaufmann, I knew some of these names, but I never heard their music. So it was material that I brought to the music shops to sell to them on a commission basis. Mm-hmm. And one book I remember quite well is from Homespun tapes, an American.
Oh yeah, Homespun tapes. Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know the name. Is very famous. I just have it on the tongue, but I can't remember.
Artie Trom?
No, not him. But
but yeah, he's also
there. Yeah,
quite active. Yeah.
He made very much educational music for fingerpicking.
Yes.
Style.
Yeah.
If on the tongue, everybody knows him, and I think he has died.
Yeah,
a few years ago.
His brother, Happy Trom, has also done some instructional videos with Homespun tapes.
Yeah. But it's not Happy Trom or Artie Trom. It's someone else.
Okay. Yeah, I know Steve Kaufmann has done quite a few, mostly focusing on bluegrass and bluegrass fingerstyle that I've seen of his tapes. But my first influence actually was Doyle Dykes. He was my first guitar hero, fingerstyle guitarist. For those who have not heard of Doyle Dykes, an easy way to think of it is Chet Atkins, just faster and cleaner.
Yeah.
In fact, Chet Atkins was quoted once as being asked, who would you pay to go see in concert? And he said, probably someone like Doyle Dykes. It's a pretty high compliment.
Okay.
So he was my first influence in fingerstyle, and so I picked up a lot of that technique as a bass.
Yeah.
And then later on, about maybe 2 or 3 years later, I was introduced to Paco de Lucia's playing, and that revolutionized my fingerstyle technique to also include percussive styles and much more robust rhythms.
Yes.
And so that really opened up a whole new world for me. Yeah.
Okay, I see. And Paco de Lucia is also named with John McLaughlin and El Di Meola, and that's a trio. I think that's nothing you can. It's like a rock.
Yeah, that was some amazing playing what they did, but I mean, it's, you know, from one musician to the next, each person has his or her own voice. Yes. I think that's what's important. That's what I've found in my music, is to step away from basically recreating other people's style and finding my own voice.
Yes.
And that's really helped me as a composer as well.
That's what we have very often in the classical scene, just to copy someone, to have security, to make things right, but they're just technically right, but music and emotion.
That's right, yeah.
Music by emotion is an aspect that you can't copy. It's your own. We had simple in my classical guitar lessons. I was 15 years independent as a guitar teacher, and I had the first solo pieces where they needed to have a kind of tempo, of temperament, and if you play it slower, that's what I thought, is teaching. It doesn't sound good if you play it slower. And then I had a student. He was very calm and analytical, from the head, very analytical and focused with every thought on many details. And he played. We said, okay, next week, that's your homework. And okay, let's hear next week. And he played extremely slowly.
Yeah.
And that was music. It was very impressive. It was a special moment for me, where I never thought that it could really. It was enjoyable to hear. Just it was that simple and with much impression.
Yes.
But just only the way as he sat there behind his guitar, and nothing like as many classical guitarists advance do it, because they're in a special flow, and they sometimes have education how to express the emotion. Today I had an interview with Tatjana Ryschkova. He made a concert at the Lakebird booth, and she said it came from, in German we call it Weißrussland. Beyond, when you come here to Poland, and the next, it's not Russia, but it's White Russia.
Oh yeah, Belarus.
Belarus, yes. Yeah, from Belarus. Okay. And they have a different system there, and she talked about it. All she learned there is to express the music with your own emotion. That's what she learned, and theory about it. And when she came to Germany, she learned about anything. She learned anything about tone production, and so this was that formed her very much. Yes. And these influences, I think many guitarists have this. It's a special way. There it's a different system where you come from, but I think in the universal switching fusion, it's quite the same. Yeah. And so if you find your own expression, it's just the way, like you said,
Yeah, it's the key is to find your own voice, your own way of expressing music. Even if all you're doing is playing someone else's work, you need to make it your own. Yeah. So
okay, you have to leave now.
Stop, so.
Yes, your stop. I'm very enjoyed to meet you here.
Likewise.
Very spontaneous. I've got your email. I sent you a link.
Yes, you can check me out on buddyguitar.com.
Okay, so if you like to get in touch with him, I posted on the comments.
Cheers.
Cheers. All the best to you.
Thank you. Take care.